BFF-Streamsmas break is back with Dragon Age Inquisition. I'm Joe.
And special guest, Ashley!
She's joined me for this very special beginning of a new game for BFF-Streamsmas. I'm going to give it a minute or two for people to pop in, and, you know, because those that have subscribed will get the notifications, and they're like, oh man, oh, this game? Man, I guess. So, they'll pop in, or not, it's cool too. And I'm gonna do some tweeting as well to get the word out that we're live now. That we're live meow. So as a side note, this is a game that I have like a major love-hate relationship with. This game series is one I have a major love-hate relationship with, because it is fantastic fantasy. It's got this amazing world and all sorts of cool stuff. But it's always got like something just off. I don't know what it is. I know Ashley doesn't have a lot of experience with Dragon Age.
I know, like, the disgruntled noise meme.
Yep. Disgusted noise, it's my favorite.
And it has, like, a pretty open relationship system where, like, any character can, like, court any other character. It doesn't matter about gender boundaries.
There are some characters that are only interested in one particular gender or something,
yeah.
But it is very open. Computer's being kind of a jerk today.
Uh-oh.
It happens. Am I right or am I right?
And you're sometimes right.
I'm sometimes. You got an incoming Tony, Ashley.
Oh no, Tony, no, it's not your blanket. It's an Ashley blanket.
Come here, bud. So, one moment. You get to see this endless stream of mages and soldiers walking.
I know, right? Like their army of millions.
Hey Leah, welcome aboard. Glad that you're joining us. Alright. So a couple little fun notes about Dragon Age Inquisition is... Oh, it's got to do the locked scene for a second. Why did it do that? Oh, connecting to the servers. It's like gonna do this like multiple times, isn't it? Will have to set me up. Fun.
Fun times!
New game. Hey, look, an explosions.
Oh no, all those soldiers.
Alright, so these are our 4 choices of races. I'm gonna have you help me make a character, Ashley.
Alright, so you can be a human, an elf, a dwarf, or something.
Kunari.
Kunari.
And we can choose between male and female.
Okay. So basically a giant, a dwarf, an elf, and a human.
Yep. What do you want me to play?
Um, I mean, you've played the game before, so
The only stipulation that exists is dwarves can't be mages.
okay.
So if we want to be a magician, we have to be one of the other three races.
I would say probably go elf or human because
Elf or human?
that sounds the most fun.
Alright. I'll do an elf.
Alright, and you're gonna be a lady?
Yep. Mage, good with you?
Sure, I
love
like
mages.
magic.
Play normal.
It has so much majesty.
World import. Yep. Because I created a world state a long time ago I like to use. It's like the Grey Warden survived and went on to be the leader of the Grey Wardens for a while and all sorts of other stuff. The hero of Ferelden.
Oh.
It's all
So
old
using
dragons.
past game data to influence this game.
Yeah, the setting and all that.
Nice. That's really cool because in most games there's like a standard ending and then there's alternate endings, but then when the sequel comes by, the standard ending is the accepted ending.
Yep. The canon.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the accurate word for it, canon.
Alright, so this is when we can do customization.
Yeah. I want to say I tried to make a character in this game or another game before, and it was like really annoying. Like some of the options that you got, like they were not like flattering.
Everything you've heard, completely true.
See, she agrees.
Huh.
So when you're making a character, do you try to make it look like you, or do you go for like a celebrity look? Like, what's your normal choice for your character creation?
It really depends on the game and what I'm going for, but most of the time what I try to do is I try to just like get an idea of what this character is supposed to be, and then build from there.
You should give her hazel eyes like your lady.
Okay. The issue is it's hard to tell what's hazel.
It'll look kind of brown, kind of green.
Well, I know what hazel is. It's more of a question of...
Like that color. That one.
This'll work?
Yeah, that'll work.
Cool. Various hairstyles.
Alright, so...
Not gonna leave her bald.
Oh man, it's such a good look though.
There's already a bald character in the game.
Uh-huh.
And I'm just usually not a fan of bald characters when I play them.
I like that hairstyle, but let's see what other options there are.
Bit of a crew cut there.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, I don't know, that one looks like a steakhouse waitress.
Woohoo!
Like from Reno 911, Clementine's hairstyle.
Mm-hmm.
Leah's saying you should just make me. Because, you know, I'm such an elf anyway. Well, I'm more like a dwarf.
I'm
Come on
also
now.
more like a dwarf.
Yeah. That one looks like Brienne of Tarth.
A little bit.
So that's definitely a hairstyle I would normally wear, but I hate making characters have a bun in games because I don't think it looks that great.
Yeah.
Same thing with ponytails. Now she kind of looks like Catherine Tate.
A little bit. That's you at Renfest.
Yeah, I'd usually try to do a cool braid.
Leah says halfling for her. I
Yeah.
can see it. I can dig it. Halflings are awesome.
Yeah, definitely one of the all-down styles that's kind of long.
I think this is the one you said you liked.
That one, or there's another one that looked kind of good. I think I like the other one better. Yeah, let's go with that one.
Alright. Hair color. Start at the very beginning.
Hey Cal,
Cal.
welcome.
Welcome aboard, bud.
If you like our random banter, you know, don't forget to subscribe.
Yeah. I think most people here are already subscribed, but if
Yeah.
you're watching this after the fact.
Exactly.
How's
You
that?
know, there's other people that could watch this.
Yeah. How's that?
The darker one looked better. Yeah.
How much is this going to cost me exactly? As long as the job gets done, I don't care about the rest. As long as the job gets done, I don't care about the rest.
I just hope I can help.
That did not sound.
Everything you've heard, completely true.
Makes me
Everything
think
you've
of
heard, completely true.
Like that elf from Kimmy Schmidt's Job.
no, I'm
Everything
thinking
you've
of
heard, completely true.
oh, played Chief Vick's sister in Psych.
Oh, Jane Lynch.
Yeah.
How much is this going to cost me exactly?
There is multiplayer in this game, Cal, but it's very separate from the core
How
story.
much is this going to cost me exactly?
So are there only 2 voices for ladies?
Would seem that way. I think every race.
I like the voice you're on. That sounds to me more pleasing.
All right.
All right. What about skin tone? We gotta go through our skin tone options
Oh, okay.
and our complexion. Yeah, super pale, not as pale, a little darker, kind of
Green?
like sallow. And definitely not super pale. Go to the next one.
From what I understand, Secret of Mana will be able to play on PSN fully multiplayer. How's that one?
Yeah, it looks fine.
I assume you want like a clean complexion.
What are the options?
There's also that one. Yeah. No. Being an elf does though, but
Alright.
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 Alright. Head and ears. I don't like to really mess with these settings too much.
Okay.
Because this is where you can get into super uncanny valley stuff. Like I'll show you an example. Cheek size may not be the right example. Ear size. And fixing it to a point to where it looks good is difficult to do.
Okay.
That doesn't look too bad though.
Yeah.
Higher up here.
Yeah.
Dang it. Alright. But yeah, I don't want to mess with too much
I
of
want
that.
to see the brow options.
Brow size?
Yeah.
It's
Okay, so it's like literally your forehead size, not your
Yeah.
actual eyebrows.
Your brow.
Okay. Just leave it at the default.
Let's see forehead real quick. Nope. Head on. Apply directly to the forehead. You can also mess with eye shape. Eye size. You look so surprised.
Uh-huh.
Eye position.
Oh, creepy. Ooh, super creepy.
Eye rotation and spacing.
Oh, far away eyes.
Eyebrow style. This is what you wanted.
Uh-huh.
So we can do that.
Oh, sweet, just shave them off. Ew. Not that bad. Keep going.
Welcome, Randall. Those eyebrows are angrier.
Uh-huh. They definitely need some grooming.
Thanks for joining us, by the way, Randall.
Ew.
So the ones we had, I'll get back to them in a second. Like these are probably your best bet.
Yeah, those look fine.
Eyebrow position. So surprised. Eyelash style.
Oh, we need some like gorgeous lashes.
Let's see what we can do. can't zoom in anymore, otherwise I would.
Yeah.
Can you see him?
Yeah. I wish they would just keep getting longer.
So I feel like these are our best
The
ones.
longest ones.
Yeah. You want those?
Yeah.
All right. The iris colors. This is kind of cool. You can actually change the outside of like the iris colors and stuff if you wanted to. Since you wanted particular eye color, we're not gonna mess with that.
Yeah.
Nose. I figure we'll just leave it.
Yeah.
Size, position, bridge size. These are all things you can mess with. You can have a broken nose if you want.
Aw.
But mouth and jaw. Mouth shape.
Go back. Go back one more. Go back. Go back good. That one looks fine.
Alright. Width, mouth position, lip thickness.
Yeah, just leave it at the default.
I know, I'm just seeing what the options are. Jawline, jaw size, jowls, chin size, chin shape, double chin, Adam's apple. All things you can mess with. Scars. My Kingslayer network thing is unrecognized user, so you don't know why. Unrecognized user? That's weird. I don't even know what that is.
Yeah, I don't want any scars, Joe.
I know, I'm just going through the options. But everyone digs scars. I mean, and look at this. So many of them.
Yes, all the scars.
Interesting. Oh, we don't have scars, so intensity doesn't matter. So, okay. I think that's all for scars. Alright, tattoo design. We can have no tattoos if you want. Or we can have different kinds of elven tattoos.
Okay.
Snoke scar.
No.
That's a really cool one.
Yeah. The tree.
Just a little eyelash under
A little highlight tattoo.
Yeah. Looks like you're wearing a little branch helmet. Snoke is an acronym. Ah. Nice.
Oh man, that's on her lip too. That would hurt.
Them elves, man. Also this one, also on the lip. Oh yeah, everybody's
Some of these
favorite.
just look like your veins are like overpronounced.
Yeah. So if we had to go with a tattoo, I think I like this one the most.
Yeah, I do too.
Do you want to lighten it a little?
Yeah.
And we can choose a different color. Is there a particular color you would like for your tattoo?
Can
Make it darker.
okay, we could
What's the base?
or make it non-existent.
What's the base color you'd like for it?
Let's look at green. Yeah, like that. Go back. Yeah, that kind of green.
Like a lighter?
Yeah, that looks good.
Okay. And Ashley's favorite. What kind of color of eyeshadow do you want?
Oh, this is where it looks like crap.
You just want to leave them alone?
Let me see. Let's go and... Is there like a way you can make like a brown eyeshadow?
I think we'd need to go over to like orange or
Okay.
yellow.
Alright. Go a little further to the... Keep going towards the right on the little color palette.
Oh, on the ring?
On the square. Alright, go back a little. Go to the left. That looks good.
Okay. You can also increase the intensity of it, or decrease, but I don't think it's going to do that much.
Yeah, just leave it at the default.
Under eye color, you want to just leave it?
Yeah.
Any underbrow color? Leave it?
Leave it.
Underbrow intensity. Ooh.
No, that looks terrible. Leave it at default.
Eyelash color? Leave it?
Make them black.
Na 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 na, make it black. Eyeliner color? Leave it?
Yeah, she don't need eyeliner.
Eyeliner intensity. Blush intensity. You want to do the lip color different?
Yes.
What do you want to do?
Let's do like a berry color, so go into the middle of that red. Is it even changing anything?
No, because we have lip liner on. Oh, because the lip color intensity is turned down.
Oh, okay. Alright, let's make her lips a little darker.
How's that?
Go up a little. Go up a little more. A little more. A little more. Yeah, let's make that little color look a little more intense. Yeah, right there. And then let's do her lip liner.
Something similar.
Yeah.
How's that?
Yeah. And then... Okay, let's go back to her lip intensity because it looks weird now.
How's that?
One more. Okay.
You want to reduce the shine?
Yeah. Okay, that looks good.
Alright.
More of a matte lip.
Alright. Once we're done, we accept the changes. I just left her name as the default, Elena, I think.
Okay. Yeah, Randall, yeah, you could spend lots of hours customizing the characters.
Final
Maybe it was
Fantasy-
in Fallout or Skyrim or something where like the face options were ugly.
Well, both of them are pretty rough to manage for various
Yeah, like
reasons.
the makeup colors were terrible. I think it was Skyrim.
Oh look, speed raise. We did spend like 20 minutes creating our character.
Yeah.
Best character in the game right here. No, it's not. We haven't met Varric yet. Haha.
Tell me why we shouldn't kill you now. The Conclave is destroyed. Everyone who attended is dead. Except for you.
Alright, so for those that haven't played it, you get your choices, typically up to 6 choices, and your responses determine people's responses to you, just like any other RPG. So for me, how do we want to play this character? Like genuinely hearted, kind, that kind of stuff, or like mean and snarky, or what do we want to do?
I don't know. Elves are usually pretty mean, right?
And this one, well, they're downtrodden. They're pretty. They hate humans.
So we would be upset that we're being accused.
Possibly. You want to do that?
Yeah.
You think I'm responsible? Explain this.
I can't.
What do you mean you can't?
I don't know what that is, or how it got there.
You're lying!
The force is a
need
power
her,
that you
Cassandra.
have, and it lets you do things.
Let me go. I'm confused. What now? All those people.
I'm confused.
I don't understand.
Do you remember what happened? How this began?
I remember running. Things were chasing me, and then a woman?
A woman?
She reached out to me, but then
Go to the forward camp, Liliana. I will take her to the rift.
what did happen?
It will be easier to show you.
Hey, cool. Our tattoo matches that rift.
Mm-hmm.
It's a massive rift into the world of demons that grows larger with each passing hour. It's not the only such rift, just the largest. All were caused by the explosion at the Conclave.
An explosion can do that?
This one did. Unless we act, the breach may
I want
grow
her
until it
eyebrows.
swallows the world.
Cassandra in general is the best. She's the creator of the disgusted noise.
Each time the breach expands, your mark spreads, and it is killing you. It may be the key to stopping this, but there isn't much time.
I'll help if I can. Will helping save me? Do I have a choice? Or we can ask further questions. So what do we want to do?
If I can help, I will.
I understand.
Cassandra approves.
I'll do what I can. Whatever it takes.
Could try untying her hands.
They have decided your guilt. They need it. The people of Haven mourn our most holy, divine Justinia, head of the Chantry. The Conclave was hers. It was a chance for peace between mages and Templars.
Yeah, because at the end of Dragon Age
She
2,
brought their leaders together.
basically the
Now
mages
they
and
are
Templars went to war. And everyone else was
Lash
caught in
out
the middle.
like the sky, but we must think beyond ourselves, as she did. Until the breach is sealed.
Oh wait, what? No.
There will be a trial. I can promise no more. Come. It is not far.
Where
I
are
will
you
come
taking
get you
me?
on your court date.
Mm-hmm.
Your mark must be tested on something smaller than the breach. Open the gate. We are heading into the valley.
And then she just ran off.
Bye.
Roll credits.
Okay. So can't really do much right now with my inventory, which is fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Again, just run the other way.
You know, if the world's ending, I don't know if I can get very far.
Some people just want to watch the world burn.
The pulses are coming faster now. The larger the breach grows, the more rifts appear, the more demons we face.
How did I survive the blast?
They said you stepped out of a rift, then fell unconscious. They say a woman was in the rift behind you. No one knows who she was.
Yeah, this was like the beginning of PS4 as well. This was released on both PS4 and PS3.
I suppose you'll see soon enough.
They stopped supporting the PS3 version eventually. And it's BioWare. BioWare usually does a pretty decent job. You die. No.
It's making me think of a plot of like Arkham Horror and Eldritch Horror.
Right?
Close the rift, stop the demons.
R2 to attack. Hold R2 to continuously attack. Then you get, as your mana recovers, you can use special abilities.
It's over.
Drop your weapon. Now!
You need to trust me.
If you're going to lead me through a demon-infested valley, you'll have to trust me.
Give me one reason to trust you.
Because my life is on the line.
You're right. You don't need a staff, but you should have one. I cannot protect you.
I'm sorry, what? That's your job.
I know, right? Irony.
I should remember you agreed to come willingly.
Yeah, you should.
Press L1 and select healing potion.
Take these potions.
Chug-a-lug.
Baker knows what we will face.
Where are all your soldiers?
At the forward camp or fighting. We are on our own for now.
Alright, finally. I may have some other stuff. Armor. Alright, so abilities, as they pointed out, consume mana.
There! Watch out! If we flank them, we may gain the advantage.
Or we just keep them at a distance. Eat it, demons. Eat that magic. Wait, that's what they want. No. Some loot from here. Ooh, it had monies. Everybody likes money. Even when the world's ending, right?
It's true.
The reflection of the breach on the ice is actually really cool.
Up on the hill.
Lesser
It's attacked from a
shade.
distance.
I never noticed that. That's what he's throwing. Lol, lesser shade. So, how's everyone in the chat doing? How are we all hanging today? Would this be a hanging with Mr. Cooper level of hanging?
Really?
Yeah, I went there. I'm gonna keep going there. Terrible jokes are on brand for me.
Ah! They're falling from the breach!
Gotta get that ability to deal damage. Getting XP to level up. Not actually a good amount, but hey, it all adds up. Yeah. Hope everyone had a decent Christmas time. Whether they celebrate Christmas or not, you know, there's fringe benefits of this holiday season, whether you celebrate it or don't. I don't want to...
That made me think of in Kimmy Schmidt Gala season.
Gala season.
What do you know that other people don't have to celebrate Gala season? Well, then
We're
what do they
getting close to
do?
the
It's like
rift.
they're
You can
working.
hear the-
Who's fighting?
You'll see soon. We must
just
help
the
them.
best character in the world is fighting. And if you know me well, you know who that best character is.
Does it start with a V?
It starts with a V. Ashley knows where I am. Heck yeah.
Before more come through!
What did you do?
I did nothing. The credit is yours.
I did that.
I closed that thing. How?
Whatever magic opened the breach in the
I just
sky
realized
also placed that mark
what
upon your
the
hand.
voice we chose sounds
I
kind of
theorized
like.
the mark
It
might
sounds
be
kind of
close
like
to
Daisy
witness
Ridley's the
open
voice
breach's
of
way.
our elf.
Nice.
It's not the same, of course, but it's very similar.
Meaning it could also close the breach itself.
Possibly. It seems you hold the key to our salvation.
Good to know. Here I thought we'd be ass deep in demons forever. Varric Tethras, rogue, storyteller, and occasionally unwelcome tag-along.
There's the meme.
So, pleased to meet you. Nice crossbow. What now? You're with the Chantry?
Yeah, let's ask that question.
Are you with the Chantry, or...
Was that a serious question?
Technically, I'm a prisoner, just like you.
I brought you here to tell your story to the Divine. Clearly, that is no longer necessary.
Yet, here I am. Lucky for you, considering current events.
Nice crossbow. Pleased to meet you.
Pleased to meet you.
It's good to meet you, Varric.
You may reconsider that stance in time.
Oh, I'm sure we'll become great friends in the valley, Chuckles.
Absolutely not. Your help is appreciated, Varric, but...
Have you been in the valley lately, Seeker? Your soldiers aren't in control anymore. You need me.
Ding!
My name is Solus, if there are to be introductions. I am pleased to see you still live.
He means I kept that mark from killing you while you slept.
You seem to know a great deal about it all.
Like you, Solus is an apostate.
Technically, all mages are now apostates, Cassandra. My travels have allowed me to learn much of the Fade, far beyond the experience of any circle mage. I came to offer whatever help I can give with the breach. If it is not closed, we are all doomed regardless of origin.
That's commendable, and when this is over, I'll do what I can.
And when this is over.
And what will you do once this is over?
One hopes those in power will remember who helped, and who did not.
No problem, Cal.
Cassandra,
We're glad you're here in general.
the magic involved here is unlike any I've seen. Your prisoner is a mage, but I find it difficult to imagine any mage having such power.
Understood. We must get to the forward camp quickly.
Well... Bianca's excited.
His crossbow.
This way,
See if
down
there's
the
anything
bank.
to loot up
The
here real
road
quick.
ahead is blocked.
We must move quickly.
Man, I'm an adult.
My costume sucks. Kidding.
I threw it to the ground. Okay, so you can switch between party members.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. That crossbow, though.
Will you get more party member options later, like in a typical RPG?
Yep. You can only ever have 4 at a time, so you can press this to enter tactical mode and tactical mode. Anyway, you can only ever get 4 at a time, but when you have those 4, let's see. With those 4, you can swap out some of the various party members you have.
Nice. Do you always have to have your player character in the party?
I believe so.
That's pretty typical in RPGs.
Yeah.
Can you set their the other non-player characters' levels of aggression, like how forward they are?
Yeah, you
Nice.
totally can. They have oh wait, no, wrong one. You can set different AI actions, not only aggression levels, but you can set like whether or not like when they'll use potions, when they'll use defensive abilities.
Yeah, because that'd be tragic if they used all your healing items.
When you
just
didn't
want
even
to-
need it.
Yeah. Is this the kind of game where, like, certain areas you can't go to yet because you're not powerful enough to face the enemies, or do the enemies, like, level up with you?
There are, well, in the starting area, the first area that everyone hates, the hinterlands, there are parts of the hinterlands you shouldn't go for a very long time. The whole premise is you can go to some of these areas and you come back to them later because you just reach the appropriate level. And as far as like whether or not like there is stuff preventing you, there are mechanics to keep you from fully exploring new locations, but I don't know if those mechanics are so much tied to level as tied to progression.
Hopefully Liliana made it through all this.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We will see for ourselves at the forward camp. We're almost there.
And the reason I asked was because offline we've been playing the South Park RPG.
Yeah.
And it seems to be that the random encounters, they seem to level up along with you, where that way you're not just like wiping the floor with everything, and it's definitely set up to where if you don't have certain abilities yet, you can't get to certain areas of the town.
Yep.
Because you need certain powers or certain allied powers to help you.
And a leveled.
Yay!
Character's leveled up. Press start to open the level menu. Okay. Alright, so when you level up, you get points to learn new abilities.
Mm-hmm.
And those abilities will also, like, increase stats and all sorts of other good stuff. You can also get, like... I'm doing that. You can also get, like, different upgrades to spells. Or actions. Let's see. Energy Barrage is like Magic Missile. Gathering Storms will increase my magic by 3, but also will cause lightning bolts to randomly strike enemies while I'm fighting in the middle of combat. But I can also branch out into other schools of magic. But I'm going to
So right now you have like the storm and the fire powers?
Yeah. I'm going to actually do this one.
Okay.
Because it will cause lightning bolts to just randomly strike enemies when I'm in combat.
That sounds pretty good. As long as it knows not to hurt allies.
Yep. And it increases my magic.
Open the gate.
Right away, Lady Cassandra.
We are clear for the moment. Well done.
Whatever that thing on your hand is, it's useful.
Do 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 do. Do 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 do.
Ah, here they come.
You made it. Chancellor Roderick, this is...
I know who she is.
This guy's a
As
dick.
Grand Chancellor of the Chantry, I hereby order you to take this criminal to Valroyo to face execution.
Order me? You are a glorified clerk, a bureaucrat.
And you are a thug, but a thug who supposedly serves the Chantry.
We serve the most holy, Chancellor. As you well know.
Justinia is dead! We must elect a replacement and obey her orders on the matter.
Isn't closing the breach the more pressing issue?
You brought this on us in the first place! Call a retreat, Seeker. Our position here is hopeless.
We can stop this before it's too late.
How? You won't survive long enough to reach the temple, even with all your soldiers.
We must get to the temple. It's the quickest route.
But not the safest. Our forces can charge as a distraction while we go through the mountains.
We lost contact with an entire squad on that path. It's too risky.
Listen to me. Abandon this now, before more lives are lost.
How do you think we should proceed?
Alright. Taking the mountain path will cause some soldiers to die.
Okay.
But charging will be riskier to us, but we'll lose some scouts.
Or you're asking for my opinion?
No, you're asking me what I think.
You have the mark.
And you are the one we must keep alive. Since we cannot agree on our own.
I usually like to charge with the soldiers.
Okay. You've played this game more than me, so...
I say we charge.
And you're the one in
I won't
control?
survive long enough for your trial. Whatever happens, happens now.
Liliana, bring everyone left in the valley. Everyone.
Everyone!
The consequences, Seeker.
Little Gary Oldman for you there. Hey look, there's a rift here.
Be wary. Another fade rift.
Come on.
How many rifts are there?
We must seal it if we are to get past.
Quickly then!
Oh crap, Fear Demon. And now we can close it. Gotti.
Sealed, as before. You are becoming quite proficient at this.
Let's hope it works on the big one.
Lady Cassandra, you managed to close the rift. Well done.
Do not congratulate me, Commander. This is the prisoners' doing.
Is it? I hope they're right about you. We've lost a lot of people getting you here.
You're not the only one hoping that.
We'll see soon enough, won't we? The way to the temple should be clear. Liliana will try to meet you there.
Then we'd best move quickly. Give us time, Commander.
Make her watch over you, for all our sakes.
Temple of Sacred Ashes.
What's left of it?
That is where you walked out of the Fade, and our soldiers found you. They say a woman was in the rift behind you. No one knows who she was.
Gonna go fight a big demon. Gonna go save the day, I guess.
You're here. Thank the Maker.
Liliana, have your men take up positions around the temple. This is your chance to end this. Are you ready?
I'm assuming you have a plan to get me up there.
No. This rift was the first, and it is the key. Seal it, and perhaps we seal the breach.
Then let's find a way down. And be careful.
Now is the hour of our victory. bring forth the sacrifice.
What are we hearing?
At a guess, the person who created the breach.
Do you know this stuff is red lyrium, Seeker?
I see it, Varric.
But what's it doing here?
Magic could have drawn on lyrium beneath the temple, corrupted it.
It's evil. Whatever you do, don't touch it.
Keep the sacrifice still.
Someone help me! That is Divine Justinia's voice.
Time to close.
Are we allowed to have random story time on this stream of
Sure, go for it.
I didn't know if this was a key plot moment.
I mean, it kind of is, but it's really not a huge deal.
Alright, after this key plot moment, I just remembered a random dream I had.
Oh, fun time.
Yes, it involves you, so you want to hear this dream.
Oh, jeez.
What's going on here?
Run when you can! Want them!
We have an intruder.
Oh no!
Slay the elf.
But there are 2 elves.
You were there! Who attacked? And the Divine, is she... Was this vision true? What are we seeing?
I don't remember.
Convenient.
Echoes of what happened here. The Fade bleeds into this place. This rift is not sealed, but it is closed, albeit temporarily. I believe that with the mark, the rift can be opened, and then sealed properly and safely. However, opening the rift will likely attract attention from the other side.
That means demons! Stand ready!
Gotta open this breach. Alright, you can do story time now if you'd like.
Alright, so I was just checking on Twitter and I saw a story from Chrissy Teigen about somebody was on the wrong flight and they had to turn the whole flight around 4 hours into like a 17-hour flight to bring the person back.
Oh jeez.
I don't know all the details, but it reminded me of this dream I had last night where we were gonna go to Australia or something. Or I think it was Australia. I don't remember why, but we were like all excited. We told everybody we were going on this big vacation, and we forgot to get passports.
Wow.
So we couldn't go, and you can't just get a passport the day of a trip. So then we had to like sulk back home, and like I think you had a passport, but I didn't. So we did not get to go to Australia.
Nice.
The demon is vulnerable. Now!
I was like, wait, we need passports? What?
This crap.
But it's an English-speaking country, and it's like, that doesn't matter.
Right?
It's like one of those weird dream moments where it's like, what?
More coming through the rift!
Get away from that thing. The gigantic evil monster.
He's real cute looking.
That is a pride demon, by the way.
I would like to point out that Joe is flanked by 2 cats on the couch,
They get
and now a
+2.
third has joined.
Come on. Almost there.
Now! Seal the... Do it!
Do it.
Like, oh, a donkey.
And that's when the world ended. Oh, thanks, loading screen. Don't give me enough time for tooltips.
Now we're never gonna learn.
Never. How are we
Never.
gonna learn this game?
Never gonna learn. But all the snow scenery is making me think of that Mountain Town song from the South Park musical.
Oh my god.
Oh. I didn't know you were awake. I swear.
Where am I?
Is this another prison?
No. I mean, I don't think so.
Then where am I? Tell me.
I beg your forgiveness and your blessing. I am but a humble servant.
So it is
You
a
are
prison.
back in Haven, my lady.
Hmm.
They say you saved us. The breach stopped growing, just like the mark on your hand. It's all anyone has talked about for the last 3 days.
What am
They're
I choosing?
pleased.
So you're saying they're happy with me?
I'm only saying what I heard.
She
I
does
didn't
sound
mean
like
anything
Daisy
by it.
Ridley.
A little bit.
I'm certain Lady Cassandra would want to know you've wakened. She said, at once.
And where is she?
In the Chantry, with the Lord Chancellor. At once, she said.
Who's the little man in the cage?
This bird?
Uh-huh.
I don't know. A bird.
Let's talk to him.
I can't.
Rude. Game is dumb. Let's not play this no more. You can't talk to little birds.
Alright, let me go to inventory real quick. Because I got some new stuff. Like the Staff of the Dragon. And all sorts of cool armors.
Mm-hmm. But seriously, Joe has 3 kitties right by him.
I am surrounded.
They're flanking you. So if they decided to fight you,
they'd get a +2 bonus and be able to roll for sneak attack.
mm-hmm.
Now this is a little distressing.
Are they all like? Yeah,
they're saluting, but walking out and just.
This feels like the morning after walk, the walk of shame.
A little bit.
I've never had to do the walk of shame.
Nope.
That's her. She stopped the breach from getting any bigger.
I heard she was supposed to close it entirely. Still, it's more than anyone else has done. Demons would have had us otherwise.
Look at there's a chest back there. Back that way. Turn the other way. Turn a little bit to the right. Kind of back where you're going, but on the ledge where you came from.
Oh, I see it. Can't open it yet.
Ah.
That's fine.
Andraste didn't have Grand Clerics telling her what to do. She managed nonetheless. I expect us to be like Andraste. Someone must. Go in peace.
Do something to read.
Just step right onto the candles.
Right. You know, that's how this works. This is not gonna go the way you think it is.
To be tried by whomever becomes divine.
I do not believe she is guilty.
The elf failed, Seeker. The breach is still in the sky. For all you know, she Chain her! I want her prepared for travel to the capital for trial.
Disregard that and leave us.
Cool. Peace.
You walk a dangerous line, Seeker.
The breach is stable, but it is still a threat. I will not ignore it.
Am I still a suspect?
So I'm still a suspect, even after what we just did?
You absolutely are.
No, she is not.
Someone was behind the explosion at the Conclave. Someone most holy did not expect. Perhaps they died with the others, or have allies who yet live.
I am a suspect?
You, and many others.
But not the prisoner.
I heard the voices in the temple. The Divine called to her for help.
So her survival, that thing on her hand, all a coincidence.
This voice sounds familiar.
The Maker sent her to us in our darkest hour.
Are you sure? You believe me innocent? Are you serious? What more do you want? I am not a chosen one.
Maybe are you serious?
5 minutes ago you wanted me dead, and now I'm your savior.
I was wrong. Perhaps I still am. I will not, however, pretend you were not exactly what we needed when we needed it.
The breach remains, and your mark is still our only hope of closing it.
This is not for you to decide.
Nor you, buddy.
You know what this is, Chancellor. A writ from the Divine, granting us the authority to act.
Oh,
as of this moment, I declare the Inquisition reborn.
Inquisition.
We would close the breach.
Dude, he was totally not expecting this.
He was not expecting it, no. No, I mean, nobody expects an Inquisition, whether it's Spanish or whatever's going on here.
Right?
Inquisition.
This is the Divine's directive.
Bet you wishing that we'd go away.
That dude is.
But the Inquisition's here and it's here to stay.
And now, no
if you do not mind our terrible singing, please like this video and subscribe to our channel for more hilarious songs.
And click that little bell so you know when we're doing more Streamsmas stuff.
Which will also include songs.
When I woke up,
Made
I
up
certainly
or
didn't
stolen
picture
from
this
Mel
outcome.
Brooks.
Neither did we.
Or other people.
Help us fix this before it's too late.
That armor looks more like body paint than actual armor.
I know, right? It looked weird. Ill-fitting and stuff.
Love those 40-second loading screens.
They looked claymation there.
Yeah, because of the frame rate.
Uh-huh.
She's got birds. Everybody's favorite storyteller.
So is Varric a dwarf?
Yes. He's the best dwarf. Varric is the best.
You usually always see dwarves with beards in fantasy.
Dragon Age doesn't really... I mean, there are a lot of dwarves with beards, but Dragon Age tends to pull back on that a little bit.
That's good. Differentiate yourself.
Yep.
Is that the 95 thesis?
No, it's the, basically saying Inquisition's here, bruh. That guy's like, man.
I would prefer it be the 95 thesis. Like, yo, church, here's my disagreements with all your stuff.
Well, the Inquisition and the church aren't getting along right now, so...
Yeah.
You can see it that way.
They're like, look at the sweet Snapchat we just did.
Lol.
Calling you out.
Oh, I thought that was someone falling.
I know.
I thought that was a joke to break the tension.
That would be messed up.
Oh god. Some dude hammering that banner up there just falls.
And so that was all the cold open of the game.
That was the interactive cold open of the game.
The tutorial level.
Alright, so... There's lots of side quests.
Almost an hour worth of tutorial when you take out the 20 minutes we spent designing our character.
If you're here to clean, Hess can get you a bucket and a broom. Anyone calls you knife here, come to me. Oh, you're her. Thren, Inquisition Quartermaster. I'm doing what I can to supply this mess.
She's our Q.
If you find what I need to fill one of my requisitions, I'd appreciate you bringing it in.
Special orders do upset us.
Special order. Do I bring it to you?
Just take it over there. One of my
Again,
boys
if you
is
like
going
our
to
horrible
see you.
movie references, like and subscribe.
Totally. Let's see. I'm just gonna go back. I want to talk to you.
That's from Space Cowboys, right?
Which one?
Well, the one where like all the old astronauts go back into space and like one of them's working at Burger King. I think it's like Burt Reynolds or something.
I don't know because I think there were like 2 of those that came out around the same time.
Yeah.
Like, look at all these old people going into space movies.
Yeah, it's so weird how Hollywood will do that, where it's like 2 very similar premises, like
Was it
Deep
Armageddon
Impact
yeah.
and Armageddon, like Volcano and Dante's Peak.
Yep.
So, now that
Rough Night and Girls Trip.
Yep.
you holding up all right?
And then usually one is vastly superior.
Yep.
To joining the armies of the faithful. Most people would have spread that out over more than one day.
I can barely.
Yeah, that's how I'm feeling.
I have no idea what's happening anymore.
That makes 2 of us. For days now, we've been staring at the breach.
Does he just like showing off his chest?
That chest hair, yo.
Bad for
In Dragon Age 2, which I wish we could stream Dragon Age 2. It's the Dragon Age I feel deserves better than it got. Varric is like your best friend throughout the whole game. He's the one character you can't get to leave you from, like, you know, pissing off his his attitude or whatever. Anyway, at one point, if you have him and Isabella the pirate, oh, excuse me, in the same party, she makes comments about his chest hair. Like she's not like attracted to Varric, but she would love to just run her fingers through his chest hair.
Ugh.
And he responds with, "My eyes are up here." Okay.
So party members can get mad at your actions and leave.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Dragon Age 2 is all about that because even though it was set in like a 10-year period of time in a city, it was really about like tensions between mages and Templar, and it boils to a head and they go to war, and there's a lot of dumb stuff in Dragon Age 2, but I really enjoy it.
Nice. I remember that happening in... Well, it's not really that they get mad at you, but in Secret of Mana, if you do plot certain plot things, the female character will leave
temporarily.
Yeah, temporarily, and you get her back later.
I've written enough tragedies to recognize where this is going.
So I always just tried to play the game where I follow the things that she wants to do, so I can. It's always better to have two people fighting than one in that game. And then you get your little sprite dude later. I think you can get him first, though, if you do certain things. I don't remember, though, but I think you have to abandon her. It's been so long since I played that game.
Oh, yeah.
The
but
remastered edition coming out in February, right?
Yeah.
Definitely be streaming that with our good friend Cal.
Who's raiding in Destiny, but also has us on the side right now. Sell the Acolyte Ice Staff because I don't need it. Need to equip some better armor because apparently I don't have the correct armor equipped. Oh, because I'm not actually wearing armor right now. I am going to go ahead and equip the light armor of the dragon, though. Cassandra can wear this stone bear armor.
But a fun little fact, we got a Super Nintendo Classic Edition.
Mm-hmm.
You got that for me for my birthday, which was last week. And it has Secret of Mana on here.
So maybe we'll just play that sometime soon.
Yeah, that could be fun to stream, the classic one.
So this is something fun I did. Well, we'll see later whenever we go do adventuring.
Yeah, there's a lot of fun games on the Super Nintendo Classic Edition. They have The Legend of Zelda, of course, Mario RPG, Final Fantasy III, which is really Final Fantasy VI, the Kefka one.
Mm-hmm.
They got Mega Man X and Donkey Kong Country. So lots of fun things that we could try to play.
And if we can ever get our hands on a solid video, like a streaming card, we can stream some of the stuff from there. Our roommate also got Ashley for Christmas a Genesis Classic type console.
Yeah.
That is a fantastic console because not only does it have 85 games built in on it, you can also play actual Genesis cartridges.
Which I think is a pretty smart move.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it includes like games like Altered Beast, Comic Zone, which I'm very excited to play again.
What's important is that your mark is now stable, as is the breach.
It's got Golden Axe 2 and 3, Mortal Kombat 2. I think the first Mortal Kombat's on here too. It's got Mortal Kombat 3.
Used to open the breach in the first place.
Shining Force.
That is not easy to come by.
It's also got Phantasy Star 4.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it has Shining Force 2 and Shining in the Darkness.
And people call me a pessimist.
Virtua Fighter 2.
You've met Commander Cullen, leader
Alex
of the
Kidd in the
Inquisition
Enchanted
forces.
Castle.
It was only for a
Alien
moment,
Storm.
Olive. I'm pleased you survived.
This is Lady Josephine Montelier, our ambassador and chief diplomat.
And it says it's HD, so...
You speak Elven?
You just heard the entirety of it, I'm afraid.
And of course, you know Sister Liliana.
My position here
Yeah, it's called the
involves a degree
Sega Genesis Flashback.
She is our spy master.
Yes, tactful.
tactfully put, Cassandra. Pleased to meet
It
you.
has Fantasy Star
I
3 as well.
mentioned that your mark needs more
3
power
and
to
4 are
close
both
the
good
breach
ones.
for good.
Which means we must approach the rebel mages for help.
And I still disagree. The Templars could serve just as well.
We need power, Commander. Enough magic poured into that mark.
Might destroy us all. Templars could suppress the breach, weaken it, so...
Pure speculation.
I was a Templar. I know what they're capable of.
Unfortunately, neither group will even speak to us yet. The Chantry has denounced the Inquisition, and you specifically. That didn't take long.
Shouldn't they be busy arguing over who's going to become divine?
Some are calling you, a Dalish elf, the Herald of Andraste. That frightens the Chantry. The remaining clerics have declared it blasphemy, and we, heretics, for harboring you.
Chancellor Roderick's doing, no doubt.
It limits our options. Approaching the mages or Templars for help is currently out of the question.
Will the Chantry attack us?
With what? They have only words at their disposal.
And yet, they may bury us with them. There is something you can do. A Chantry cleric by the name of Mother Giselle has asked to speak to you. She is not far, and knows those involved far better than I. Her assistance could be invaluable.
I'll see what she has to say.
You will find Mother Giselle tending to the wounded in the hinterlands near Redcliffe.
Look for other opportunities to expand the Inquisition's influence while you're there.
We need agents to extend our reach beyond this valley, and you're better suited than anyone to recruit them.
In the meantime, let's think of other options. I won't leave this all to the Herald.
Alright, so this is a cool function that I really enjoyed. That you have,
Has Cassandra spoken to you about my new recruits?
They are not your recruits, Commander. They're ours.
You can spend power that you acquire as the Inquisition to scout and do resources and all sorts of other good stuff, so... And depending on the missions that you have your Inquisition do, different types of characters may be more beneficial. Of your legions. Every time you venture forth, you gather your party. You can only have 4 people in your party at a time, but you can change them out during missions. Fun stuff. But right now, as the only party members I have are Varric, Solus, and Cassandra, that seems like a pretty solid amount of people to have in my party.
Mm-hmm.
Do. Let's see what mischief we can get into in the next 30 minutes.
World of Andraste. I've heard the stories. Everyone has. We know what you did at the breach. It's odd for a Dalish elf to care what happens to anyone else, but you'll get no backtalk here. That's a promise. Inquisition Scout Harding, at your service. All of us here, will do whatever we can to help.
Harding, huh? Ever been to Kirkwall's Hightown?
I can't say I have. Why?
You'd be Harding and... No,
Yeah.
It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
We should get to business. The situation's pretty dire. We came to secure horses from Redcliffe's old horsemaster. I grew up here, and people always said that Dennett's herds were the strongest and the fastest this side of the Frostbacks. But with the Mage Templar fighting getting worse, we couldn't get to Dennett. Maker only knows if he's even still alive. Mother Giselle's at the crossroads helping refugees and the wounded. Our latest reports say that the war's spread there too. Corporal Vale and our men are doing what they can to help protect the people, but they won't be able to hold out very long. You best get going. No time to lose.
So, just to let you know, fun thing I did. The guys are wearing the super revealing skimpy outfits. Well, we're better equipped for proper fighting.
Nice.
Just for fun. Because actually the armor they have is really good armor. Schematics available. Option to rest.
I've news, sir. What is it? Could prove useful, sir.
Velveteen. And some whatever that is. Do kill the goat. Mountain goat. Wandering around this place, going down to the
Mother
crossroads.
Giselle ought to be around here somewhere.
Let's all go to the crossroads. Let's all go to the crossroads. Let's all go to the
Inquisition
crossroads.
forces. They're trying to protect the refugees.
Looks like they could use a hand.
We are not Templars. We mean you no harm.
Doesn't look like they're listening.
Be ready. More coming our way.
I guess I'm low on health and they're like, drink a potion, dude.
That's the end of it.
Do, 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 do. Indeed.
There are mages here.
I saw
who can
Varric's
heal
six-pack shredded.
Lie still.
Don't let them touch me, Mother. Their magic is...
Turn to noble purpose. Their magic is surely no more evil than your blade.
What?
Hush, dear boy. Allow them to ease your suffering.
Mother Giselle.
I am. And you must be the one they are calling the Herald of Andraste.
I'm told you asked for me.
I know of the Chantry's denouncement, and I am familiar with those behind it. I won't lie to you. Some of them are grandstanding, hoping to increase their chances of becoming the new divine.
Of course.
Some are simply terrified. So many good people, senselessly taken from us.
What happened was horrible.
Fear makes us desperate, but hopefully not beyond reason. Go to them. Convince the remaining clerics you are no demon to be feared. They have heard only frightful tales of you. Give them something else to believe.
You want me to appeal to them?
If I thought you were incapable, I wouldn't suggest it.
Will they even listen?
Let me put it this way. You needn't convince them all. You just need some of them to doubt. Their power is their unified voice. Take that from them and you receive the time you need.
It's good of you to do this.
I honestly don't know if you've been touched by fate, or sent to help us, but I hope. Hope is what we need now. The people will listen to your rallying call, as they will listen to no other. You could build the Inquisition into a force that will deliver us, or destroy us. I will go to Haven and provide Sister Leliana the names of those in the Chantry who will be amenable to a gathering. It is not much, but I will do whatever I can.
Oh, it's really nice. Alright, so that's one of the important things I've done.
Corporal
So now...
Vale is coordinating the Inquisition's efforts in the area. We should speak with him.
Ooh, I can buy a sturdy Bianca grip? And I'm already broke? What? Alright, so just as a show, this is the map of the hinterlands. We're going to zoom out real quick. This is the size of the whole map of the hinterlands region. So these little marks that look like sunbursts, they're rifts. And if I close them, I can I get more benefits from closing more rifts. There's one not far from me now. I'm going to go close that one. Completing missions in the zones that have actions, they will grant you power, and power is what you use to do missions and such. Oh god, Spear Demon. Alright, I'm gonna run up here real quick. See if I can't do something to that gate.
think the cats are getting inspired by the game and they're gonna try to fight each other.
Yeah, I'm getting some combat here. Oh my god, so many terror demons. I think they're terror. Yeah, terror. So those are terrors. They're terror.
Yeah, terror is still terror.
Oh my god. And this will close the rift. Thank God. Kadoosh. Yeah, toxic cloud ring. Nice. Closing rifts will increase power. Ooh, something to explore around here. Ow. Come on. Yeah, Sandra keeps the attention.
It must have been some time since the Renegade Templars faced a mage of any talent.
Got it. Wait a second. Am I leveled? Do I have another? I have another level to spend. Alright. Gathering Storm. Fill the area with some magic. Each basic attack shortens your active cooldown times. Am I still considered in combat? I was still considered in combat. Now I'm going to go to character record screen. Nope. Now my chain lightning will affect multiple targets.
Hopefully the Inquisition can find some way to help these people.
You can also fast travel from the quest map. Where is my Inquisition camp? Right there. Gonna go there. Gonna rest real quick. Gonna continue my explorations. So alright, I keep pressing the wrong button. Still in Skyrim mode. That is what I want to do for now. I want to go close that second rift. So I have all the rifts in the central location closed. Also, it's just more power. Ooh, loot. Gonna go closing down
Varric,
the rift.
you joined the Inquisition when Seeker Pendergast questioned you.
He was very insistent that I help.
Interesting.
What's interesting?
It's surprising that an Elven apostate is the one who joined the Inquisition voluntarily.
I wonder. Oh man, I could spend all their points too. Let's see. Explosive shot. Now we're at Cassandra. Stat boosting for her. And now to Solus. Winter Stillness, Mana Surge, why not? A couple of static ones as well. Gonna keep exploring, gonna find that rift, gonna close it up and kill the demons. And if you're new in the chat, feel free to say hi. We'll definitely try and make our effort to chat with you and answer any questions you got.
Of course.
You know, just general commentary. And feel free to click like, subscribe, etc., etc. Maybe you want to discuss the current, I don't know, the current state of gaming DLC content or whatever. Because we're playing an EA game, so that's super topical and relevant. Closed. Got a little more influence there. Influence is nice.
Templar bastards killed my husband and stole the ring from his finger. They deserve to die.
You're saying the Templars attacked your husband?
Aye. He was digging out a stump. The fools couldn't tell a shovel from a mage's staff. Had to be safe, they said. Rebels everywhere attacking by surprise, sick bastards. They took the ring I gave him on our wedding day in case it was magic.
Farewell.
Lots of little red blips on my map over here. Be a shame if someone were to go over here and get into a fight.
The apostates have fled to the hills.
Those are some massive freaking books. Holy crap.
Page turners, they are.
Are they, though? I imagine they're about as, you know, interesting as a math textbook. Alright, so let's go up here and do this thing real quick.
Who placed a skull out here? And for what purpose?
The skull illuminates certain objects in the distance. I am not familiar with such magic.
Of course, it had to be a skull that lights up creepy shit.
Oh, bless you, Varric. Oh man, 59 gold. I like 59 gold. Let's go check out this castle down here. Oh, there's a rift. Alright, let's see what this rift drops on. Gonna close that rift, gonna close it good, gonna close that rift like a hell should. And I leveled from the rift closing. That's always nice. Now that I have leveled, I can choose the ability I should have chosen last level, but I didn't. Gathering Storm. What that does is each of my basic attacks reduces the cooldown time of my spells. So I can throw actual spells out faster because of it. Take some shadow essence. Gonna find out how to get in this castle, cause the front door can't do
That tower
it.
is impressive, even as a ruin. I wonder what dreams it might hold.
That's what the skull helped you find? Right. Not ominous at all.
Yeah.
I have offended Tony.
Was he trying to get to your blanket?
Yep, and I stopped him.
Clever boy. Well, congratulations for beating it fast.
We could make camp here.
So, as we've set up a new camp, now we have a new base of operations to work from. I hear the sounds of combat.
Look at this. The apostates have gone mad with power.
I see just as many Templars.
I can do so much more damage now that I got my lightning spell to go faster.
We must continue on if we are to secure the Alliance.
So this seems like it's the general warfare location. Lots of mages and Templars about to fight. And there's more over here. Alright. Do. Alright, as I am at a pretty decent space, I am probably gonna head on back to my outskirts camp. We're probably gonna go ahead and save and quit for the day. Call it, I mean, it's been about 2 hours, a little less.
Yeah.
Tomorrow we'll be back with more Streamsmas. Whether we'll be playing Dragon Age or not, we'll find out. But, we've at least gotten through all of the introductory parts of stuff. So, yeah, good times.
Fun times.
Save the game. Save the game. Totally saved that game. Anywho, thank you for joining us for this BFF-Streamsmas. And we'll talk to you later. I'm Joe.
And I'm Ashley.
And if you've enjoyed what you've seen here, please like, subscribe, hit that notification button so you know when we're streaming again next time. And we'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.
Bye.